You may remember him from his days as an NBA coach, and you've certainly seen him in his role as a broadcast analyst. And if you're like me, you may simply know him as the Czar. Mike Fratello is a legend in the basketball world.
So it's only fitting that he's a part of the NBA 2K family. You'll hear his color commentary throughout NBA 2K23, including Jordan mode. We asked him about his experience recording for the game and his years on the sidelines of the Jordan era.
So Magic Johnson used the forum to play an all-star game, and the monies went to the Magic Johnson Foundation. So we figured, wow, this will be great. Marv and I together for the first time. So when we came on the air, there was a single shot of Marv welcoming everyone to NBA basketball. And he said, I'd like to introduce my new partner, the Czar, Mike Fratello. We had no idea why he did it. We don't know. So many years later, down the road, it has stuck, and so many people know me as the Czar. They don't even know what my real name is. They just know there's the Czar. This is a duel between two of the most explosive scorers of the generation.
Oh, with authority!
Big-time throwdown!
Man!
Well, now I've done the majority of my work with Kevin Harlan or Clark Kellogg. Kevin and I had done games together for TNT, so it felt so easy doing 2K because of the number of times that we'd been together on television and broadcast games together. Clark, I've watched for years, was so good following college basketball. And if I'm the coach, I'm going to keep attacking there until they get a stop.
Punch it down!
Oh, my goodness!
Ooh-wee.
Clear the decks below!
Oh.
When I look back and think about highlights, the first one would be when I was finally named a head coach at age 36. I had 3 teams, the Atlanta Hawks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Memphis Grizzlies. Coaching the All-Star game the one year, Michael Jordan. He was pretty good, by the way, in that game. And to think, this is just Jordan's 2nd year in the league.
Put it down hard! Throwing down the hammer!
Michael makes the 6 3-pointers. He looks over at the table. There was Marv, there was myself, and there was Magic. Michael clearly was looking at me when he looked over at the table and gave the shrug. Now, Marv has tried to, for years now, say that it was him. Michael, after the game, said to me, who was the guy next to you on your show? Didn't even know Marv at that time. Magic said that he was with Michael the night before, having something to eat and play little cards, and that Michael really was looking at Magic. So I guess each of us wanted to be identified with that magical moment when Michael gave the shrug and looked over at the table. The 3-point shot has had an incredible impact. We're seeing teams who were down 20, 21 points in the past. The game was over. Not now. Anytime they change rules, it tends to affect the game. Way back, many people don't realize that they had actually turned the NBA game into a 3-on-3 contest. If the offense placed 2 people above the 3-point line, the defense had to bring 2 people above the foul line. And they could just play with the other 3 guys, 3 against 3. And we're so happy that they got away from that because basketball is a game of 5-on-5, and what it's created now is the movement that makes basketball so beautiful. I've always thought that the game involves teaching. It starts in elementary school, whether it starts with their recreational teams, AAU, if it's on to college, and then in the NBA. Players are always looking to get better. They want to get better. They want someone to show them how to do it the right way. As I approach it with 2K basketball, we try to give them a better insight to why things are happening the way they're happening. I go back with Michael Jordan to when he was a junior in high school. Michael did not make his basketball team in high school during his sophomore year. He was cut. and I happened to be running a basketball camp called 5-Star Basketball Camp, and Michael was there as one of the players. Long arms, long legs, thin frame, but you saw him run like a gazelle. And next thing you know, he's being recruited by many schools in the country, but he wound up going on to North Carolina, helping his head coach, Dean Smith, win the NCAA championship, made the huge shot at the end of the game. Before you know it, people were talking about Michael as being one of the elite players in the NBA. The athleticism, the ability to handle the ball, not afraid to take the big shot at the big moment in the game. You saw and you followed this young man coming in who had faced disappointment as a sophomore in high school, bounce back and become perhaps the greatest player to ever play the game. For me to follow his career from high school through college into the NBA, watch him win 6 altogether, that's special to me.
Oh, big time throwdown.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you... Over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Will LaMelo.
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Smith. Then there's Kevin Durant. And for Charlotte, Smith out there with Ball. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. Pass to Simmons. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Smith inside. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Simmons. Pass to Whitehead. Oh, and Turner with a block. 5 on the clock. Simmons. Soft touch off the glass.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
LaMelo Ball is must-see TV. He is so much fun to watch. An exciting young all-star plays with such verve and confidence. And his passing ability incredible. And as a result, he's in the highlight reel more often than not.
And that one falls for Ball. And talking about LaMelo, his game has caught the attention of the legend, Magic Johnson.
There were few that did it anywhere near the level that Magic did it at, with his enthusiasm and creativity as a passer and that winning karma that he brought to the Lakers. And he likes LaMelo's basketball IQ and actually even compared LaMelo to himself, which to me is the highest order of praise.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Smith outside. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. Smith against Simmons. And it's Smith penetrating. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wiggins against Durant. Takes a 3. And no good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Ball into the lane. And the layup falls.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Pass to Durant. Out left to the wing. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Wiggins outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now Smith, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the paint. Jones, the pass to Turner. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Smith.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Durant. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-6 run. Ball against Smith. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 9 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Simmons. And that one's good.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Durant. Ball against Smith. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, you got to get out on Smith from deep. He's very good at stroking it from downtown.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Out of bounds. Could be Brooklyn's ball.
The ball goes to Brooklyn.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from deep. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Williams. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
Mark Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Nets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Thomas. Fires high post. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Charlotte, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Down low, Vildoza. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Vildoza taking 2.
And he's good on the second. Here's Sumner, averaging around 5 points a game. And there's the lob. The alley-oop finishes off the mark. Charlotte has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Harris misses. And the Nets shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Shoots from 14. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Here's Bouknight. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's the steal. Driving inside. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Vildoza. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Harris on the wing. Hounded by Harris. Durant inside. Working on McDaniels. And Durant with the big finish.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Here's Vildoza. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Sharp, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Bouknight. Here's Vildoza. The three is up. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Vildoza. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Vildoza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Durant. And that one's good. Sharp.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Here's Vildoza. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action.
Get loud and make some noise for yours.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
On the floor for the Nets. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Smith, and it's Thomas in at the three. Back to Ball. Pass to Turner. Wide open. Jump shot is good. Turner's got 8.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Smith passes to Ball. Wiggins with it. Launches a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Simmons. Now here's Smith. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Nick Claxton.
Charlotte has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Ball finds Smith. Back to Ball. To the inside. It's picked off. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Ball. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Whitehead. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Ball passes to Smith. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's jump. Oh, man.
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as they're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room, and the layup is good. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Thomas. Here's Claxton. Turner covers. Fade away. Claxton can't get it to go.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the two. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the four.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch four at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Out of bounds, and Charlotte keeps possession.
Goes to Charlotte.
Smith outside. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Thomas. Claxton down low. Turner covers. Here's Thomas. Here's Whitehead. He's got 5. The 3, Smith gets the 3 to fall. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Ball passes to Smith. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Pass to Smith. Back to Simmons. He nails it, and we're tied. Simmons has got 6.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Smith with it, guarded by Smith. The 3 from Ball. Brooklyn with the board. Out to the right wing. Whitehead. Kept alive. Here's Claxton. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Pass to Turner. Back to Ball. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now the Nets on the break. On up the court. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. so relentless in attacking defenders. Makes him hard to guard and to game plan for.
And he can't hit the second. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Bouknight. Blocked! And they get it back. Here's Vildoza. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Sumner going inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
First personal
All right,
foul.
guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Smith inside. Pass to Claxton. And they pick up 2. Claxton's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here is Williams. Here's Vildoza, covered by Smith. Shoots. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Sumner. Smith inside. Harris outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Hornets ball.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Bouknight. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to them.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Free throw is good from Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Harris outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Jalen McDaniel.
And he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Hits the three-pointer.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Vildoza. Here's Bouknight. To the middle. Here's Williams. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
McDaniels finds Williams. Here's Vildoza, covered by Smith. Here's Vildoza. He's got 9. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Smith is so fast, sprinting down the floor. Feels like he can beat anybody to the basket.
Next foul. Day'Ron Sharp. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. Shooting.
So he gets them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the... And that's all we have for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Smith. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Miles Turner out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Dennis Smith. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Smith outside. To the paint. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jones. Ooh, good finish at the rack on a slick feed. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Whitehead, pounded by Ball. Back to Simmons. The rebound by Turner.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Smith. Smith with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Can't lay it in off the lob.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Wiggins, no good. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Smith, left side. Back to Simmons. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now on Ball.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Turner. And he lays it up and in. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Smith. Here's Whitehead, pounded by Ball. And here's Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 9.
And Simmons is quite used to being in tight spots. So smart and clever at finding ways to get out of them.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Ball against Smith. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 20 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Simmons. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Wiggins. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Down low, Durant, count it, good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Smith outside. Back to ball. Wiggins outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Wiggins has got 12 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Simmons. Inside. Whitehead. Shot is good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Smith. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So the Nets making a switch here. Sumner's checked in. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Whitehead. Oh, yes, the turnaround. 9 points in the game.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Smith outside. Back to ball. Wiggins outside. On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 9.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Timeout called, the Nets. Mellow Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Whitehead. Now Simmons. And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And here's Smith. Back to ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Already in his career, we've seen numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And so Ball nails both of them. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Here's Bouknight. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Sumner, hounded by Ball. Back to Simmons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Vildoza, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Charlotte has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Vildoza. And here is Williams. Count it. Williams has got 6.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively. Pass
to Sumner. Here's Thomas. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the heart. Incredible.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Three-pointer, Bouknight. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Time after time, it's Ben Simmons' time. The Australian looking fabulous tonight.
Here's Bouknight. 6 points for him. Harris outside. Pass to Bouknight. Here's Vildoza. Here's McDaniels, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
McDaniels against Simmons. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. That shot missing. And Charlotte going the other way now. McDaniels passes to Harris. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sharp. Simmons with it. Lets it fly. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Boy, Simmons always revved up. I love his motor, using his length to take advantage to grab those rebounds.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Here's Vildoza. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 11 points in the game.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Sumner. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Bouknight. 6 points for him.
Next foul. Cameron Thomas. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now is the
11 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Drops in the 3. And the Hornets lead by 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
Hornets foul.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
We've got Miles Turner. Smith out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Jones in at the 4. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot to the middle. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Down low, Turner. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Simmons. Durant against Wiggins. Got it.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Wiggins outside. Back to ball. Pass to Turner. This one for three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Good work there as it goes.
And, you know, Smith says, bump that. I'm not going to let the defense overwhelm me. If he's close to the rim, he's going to find a way to score around good defense.
And Ball gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Right side Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Back to Ball. Fires the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got 8 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Smith. Poke loose to the paint. Here's Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Simply dynamite in the pick and roll is Dennis Smith. Superb at hitting passes through the defense in these sets. Pocket passes, we call it.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Turner. Goes up at the elbow. And he nails that one right through the heart. And the Hornets lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
To the wing, right side. Ball passes to Smith. Back to Ball. Wiggins outside. Shoots over Durant. Wiggins, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Whitehead. On the wing, Durant. To the inside.
Oh, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
Jones from outside. Smith with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Now Simmons inside. Durant. Simmons finds Durant. Oh, and Turner with a block. Ball with it. Wiggins outside. Pass to Smith. Turner with it. 4-3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
On the wing, Durant. Pounded by Wiggins. Shoots from 14. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when you're big and knock him down from the line.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Hornets coaches, he addressed his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Count that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Smith outside, right wing. Turner passes to Smith. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 3.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Claxton. Releases. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now Smith. Ball outside. Four on the clock. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Durant, to the paint, to take the lead. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 10 points here in the second half. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's Ball, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well in this position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
The Nets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Outside Simmons. Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. And that one drops.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And there's no doubt how serious he's taken rebounding the ball tonight. I mean, he's been eating off the glass all game long, crashing the boards, throwing himself all over the place, keeping plays alive. So incredibly impressive.
And then Turner with the dunk. Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Pass to Smith. Back to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Smith outside. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Smith no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Down low, deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Smith against Ball. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And he recovers it. Smith outside. Pass the ball from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Simmons up top. Over to the wing, to the middle. Smith against Smith. Smith inside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. The three, Smith hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Show your appreciation for your Sherman answers.
There's 39 seconds left in the game. Here's Smith. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You got to give Smith a bunch of credit. I mean, he didn't get nervous. He was remarkably calm in an important moment.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And show your appreciation for your Sherman answers.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Inside, Smith. Oh, and Turner with a block. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Teams in the penalty.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Smith outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.